What's up, guys? And before I get this going, shout out to A-Rod the GOAT 2 for loaning me this card so I can bring you guys the review. So here we go. Antonio Brown, quadruple chemistry, slot expert, route runner, deep threat, and chain mover. Now I do have some of his chemistries boosted, so keep that in mind. 5'10", 91 speed, 93 catch, 91 release, 83 jump, 92 catch in traffic, 92 spectacular, 92 elusiveness, and 96 route running. At the end of the video, I will show you just his base stats without the chemistry boosts. But you see right here, he does also have a 92 juke, so very effective in the open field. But of course, the first thing that I wanted to see was his speed. You see right here, if you send him deep, he does have the potential to beat certain corners, like for example Sherman, Blunt, corners like that. He's not always going to burn guys like, say, Champ Bailey, Willie Brown, Slay, the faster guys. But once in a while he can get some nice separation, especially going across the middle with these slants. I mean, look at that, just zigzag your way through, have people dive at your feet. So whether you want to send him on streaks or just slants across the middle, especially in man-to-man, believe me, he can definitely get some separation. Now when it came to his route running, man, it's been a long time since I've seen a receiver this good at getting separation. Look at this corner route right here. Look at the separation he got from that corner. And look right here, once again, he's going to do it again. And I believe this is the new Josh Norman. And look at, they just burn him, man. That was ridiculous right there. Right here, he's going to do it again. So there's no doubt that if you want to just abuse his route running, man, that is definitely a good way to go. And just so you guys know, his run blocking was not there at all. Just could not hold a block that well. Then when it came to the release, he had his moments, but it really wasn't anything to brag about. Now I couldn't decide what he did best, so this is definitely a tie between his route running and this right here, his catching in traffic. His ability to catch the ball, take a hit immediately, and still hold on to it. I mean, look at this right here. This is a beautiful example. He's gonna catch the ball, get hit, and still hold on to it twice. He gets hit twice. How many times have we seen that animation with our receivers and have that pass go incomplete? So it's good to know that there's a good receiver out there with great route running and the ability to take a hit and still hold on to the ball. So all in all, guys, a very, very good receiver. And you see right here, this is his stats without the boosted chemistry. This is all his base stats right here. 94 route running, 92 catch, 91 catch in traffic. So I do want to say though, when it came to the deep ball, the one-on-ones, I couldn't really trigger that spectacular catch that often. But you know what, that's fine with me because his route running and his catching in traffic completely made up for it. So a very good receiver. Next up is, once again, quadruple chemistry, big hitter, edge blitzer, edge setter, and field general chemistry, Jadeveon Clowney. Some of these stats are boosted, of course, and that gives him an 88 speed, 87 strength, 91 play rec, 95 hit power, 98 pursue, 90 tackle, 90 excel, and 96 block shed. And of course, just like Brown, even if you don't have the chemistry boost, he's still going to be a great player. Now you see right here, he does also have a 94 power move with the chemistry boost, an 88 finesse move. And as far as zone coverage, he does have a 68 zone, so not the best, but I guess it's better than nothing. And as you would expect, when it came to stopping the run, block shedding and getting the tackle, he was pretty great at it. I was very pleased to see how fast he would block shed. I mean, look, that was so fast, man. It happened like in the blink of an eye, man. So very hard to contain him one-on-one. There were times when he would get double coverage, and that was really the only time where he got locked up. But if it was one-on-one, believe me, man, it was just not going to happen. So a very good block shedder. And when it came to zone coverage, as you would expect, not that great. He had his few moments, but you see right here, the only time he really shined was when my opponent made a terrible decision. Because if you put him in the flats, he'll do just fine just sitting there. But the only time, like I said, he's going to show up is if your opponent makes a very bad mistake. And no surprise, what he did best was rushing the passer, man. So effective, and of course so fast. Once he block sheds the offensive lineman, his closing speed is ridiculous. Now you see right here, I am blitzing him from his natural position, the outside linebacker spot. But what I noticed, which was very, very interesting, was when I did this right here, when I put his hands in the dirt, man, when I put him at defensive end, he was even more effective than he was at the outside linebacker spot when he tried to blitz. And I believe if you put him at defensive end, I think he turns into like a 95 overall. I don't know if that's because of the chemistry or if he's just a 95 overall because of his base stats, but it does not matter, man, because from what I can tell, he's a beast no matter what. And as you can see right here as well, if you want to blitz him from the other side, he'll be just as effective either way. So a very dangerous player to have on the field. So all in all, guys, an amazing linebacker overall. Obviously, he beats Sean Lee at everything, but Sean Lee is a coverage linebacker, not a blitzing linebacker. But I know he goes for like 300K, so does Brown, but man, if you got the coins, I say go for it, man. These guys are great players to have on your team. And once again, shout out to A-Rod the GOAT 2 for loaning me Antonio Brown. And as far as my next review on offense, it's going to be the new Dak Prescott. On defense, it's going to be Too Tall Jones, man. 6'9". That is crazy, man. Very, very crazy. But anyways, guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see ya, boys, for those next reviews. Peace.